Back with another video. First of all, you know the intro. No SNYDERVERSE, no money, wallets closed. But let's just jump in the video. And shout out to a subscriber had hit me up, sent me a comment, was like, hey man, Superman estate is being sued. I thought it was a joke. So I did my research and now I have the video. And I'm not surprised. And my question is, why now? All of a sudden. You know, I didn't hear this in Man of Steel. I didn't hear anything about a suit. Superman Returns. I didn't hear anything in BVS. And most recently, I didn't hear about a suit in Zack Snyder's Justice League. But why now? What has changed now? And when I look at everything that happened within the last, 4 months, 12 weeks? The writing was on the wall. But a lot of you babies, you James Gunn crybabies, you didn't want to accept reality. But let's just take a glance back. First we got, let's not talk about the FANDANGO. Let's talk about the first reveal of the suit. Why would WBD Studios release a picture like that? Then to follow up, we seen some of the scene footage in Ohio. The outside footage looked mediocre, looked trash. Everything looked trash about it. But that FANDANGO survey was the nail in the coffin. And ever since then, we've seen Zatlov sell off stocks the day of the teaser trailer. And shouts out to the Lethal Geeks because they have the moment in a stock graph where Zatlov sold his shares. If you guys know anything about stocks, you can see when Zatlov sold those shares. It was a major dump when the teaser was out at the same time. But that new footage that James Gunn, that TV spot that he put out, that he thought was so mind-blowing, and James Gunn felt confident in that shot. You can tell because when he answers one of the persons that messaged him, he said, oh no, it's no CGI on his face. Sometimes it looks blurry. James Gunn didn't know the guy was actually the guy didn't know he was actually disrespecting James Gunn because he actually thought it was CGI. And then you got everybody else saying how bad it looked. And now, 2 weeks later, a week later, they're getting sued. Why? And my argument will be maybe because the owners of that estate seeing how mediocrity James Gunn really is. Why all of a sudden will they do this? The movie has 6 months to release. Yeah, you could say it's money, but WB don't have any money. They can't even afford to put it in a Super Bowl. Why isn't Superman in a Super Bowl? And this is supposed to start off your universe. This is supposed to be a connected universe that's going to last for the next 10 years. All the competitors is going to be in the Super Bowl. Jurassic World is going to be in the Super Bowl, which come out a week before. And then Fantastic 5 is coming out. Or Fantastic 4 is coming out. So the writing was on the wall. And I think the true fans, the general audience, like myself, and the patriots that's on Twitter, we spoke loud enough and got the copyright owner involved. Because if they don't release in those countries, you James Gunn babies know that takes a huge dip in the box office. But you guys are so confident though, right? It's gonna make $1 billion. It's gonna make this thing has to make at least $2 billion domestically. No movie has ever did that. Unless this movie makes $2 billion domestically or $1 billion domestically, it's over, you guys. It's over. Like, how much do you expect for Superman to make in the US? But I say the reason why they're suing now, all of a sudden, because they seen the mediocrity that James Gunn and DC Studios was put out. They seen the mediocrity, how they treat their fans. This is karma biting James Gunn, Zadloff, and Safran. This is what that is. And it's not even over yet. Because if they don't pay the money that they're asking, which they don't have, it's a flop, you guys. Like, it's over with. You know it. I know it. This is not good news. But it is what it is. You know, and the movement continue. Because they're going to need every little penny they can scrap up from the box office. No Snyderverse, no money. That's the movement. Which means if DC Studios do not restore Zack Snyder's vision, they will not get any money. And I mean this. And you true Snyder patriots, you mean it. Don't wimp up and go see it. Wallets stay closed. But I mean, it is what it is. The lawsuit is there. And they don't have the money. I mean, they can't even afford an $8 million spot in the Super Bowl. So it is what it is. James Gunn, the best thing they can do is probably write the movie off. But they're not going to do that because it's probably too late. The theater, they didn't already reserve that space. It's too late. You know, so you gun babies out there, you're going to need a miracle. Because as of right now, Zack Snyder is still in demand and his movies is still superior. Henry Cavill Superman is still superior. James Gunn is pretty much finished. His DCU is finished. And you know what? Being a shareholder, they're not going to care whether they couldn't afford to get pay the territory fee or whatever. At the end of the day, it's that box office number is gonna matter. And you guys, it's gonna flop, you guys. Like, come on, it's over with. But it is what it is. And you know what? DC Studios and WD Studios will continue to get punished until they do right by the fans and give the fans what they want. But what do you guys think about this lawsuit all of a sudden? Do you think James Gunn and DC Studios mediocrity contribute to it? Because why now? Like, why now though? You know, 6 months before its release? Why not do that a year ago or 2 years ago when James Gunn announced the reboot? Which it was no purpose for the reboot. But you know what? You reap what you sow. To you gun babies, good luck. Because you're going to need it. Oh, man. And remember, no Snyderverse, no money, wallets closed. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. See See you on the next video. Peace.